It's slippery. Go see. Say hello, everybody. Watch where you're going, though, Ryder. You're going to trip. Look down, look down. See, go around that, please. We're at the park. It is so cold out here. And go this way. Come on. Come on, let's see. So cold. It's snowing. There's a huge blizzard. But we needed to get outside. Right?
We're playing outside.
We are playing outside. Well, we're standing outside. This is the ice rink. I don't think there's any ice in it. Okay, go then. Go then. Go to the park.
Over there?
Yeah. I couldn't find his scarf. I'm wondering if it's at school. And I have to go to the school, I guess, tomorrow because it's getting too late today to drop off that paperwork, which I'll talk about in a minute as soon as I get to the the bench. Yeah, there's a lot of snow. What's the date today? February 2nd. There's no way the groundhog saw his shadow. We get out here and he's like, I want to go home. No way, man. We came here. We're playing. Right? Actually, we're not going to be here long. Okay, let's update you. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Okay, yeah, go to the small one. Right there, this small one. Yeah. I don't want you going the big one, Ryder, Paul. No, too dangerous. No talking back, please. Listen to Mama. Thank you. Be careful. Thank you. Good listening. Slipping everywhere. Yay! Good job. Was that fun? Yeah, you have to be careful. Holy God, I'm freezing out here. I'm really not staying here much longer. It's so cold. I don't even know what the temperature is. Well, it's got to be minus something. It was -7 this morning. And it said with the wind chill -10. I put this Band-Aid on my face because I had this little mark. Good job, Bubba. Good job. I had this little mark and then it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And as the skin, my skin started to itch. And in the middle of the night, I'd like scratch it. And yeah, it was getting pretty bad. So I put this Band-Aid on it and I put tattoo goo on it. Which reminds me, I'm going to be doing my tattoo with the stick and poke tattoo this weekend, which means I'm doing it myself, hopefully this weekend. I may even do it tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, so a quick update on what's going on with Ryder's school. We've officially pulled him. I'll show you the letter that I wrote. I have to go and drop it off, but it's not working out, and because of all the medical issues that's going on, it's just best right now that we do stress and that we don't add any extra stress really to his life, so that we can make sure if this is an absent seizure that it doesn't get worse, or if it's not absent seizures, which it is, like I know it is, then and we did receive a phone call. I don't want to talk about the phone call right now, though, from the pediatrician, because I don't want to be upset and cry, and then my tears will freeze because it's so cold out. But it's nothing terribly bad. I mean, like, there's just no real answers yet, basically. There is results there, though. We will be getting those, I think it's next week or the week after. So we've decided with the pediatrician's approval, well, we don't need anyone's approval. He doesn't even have to go to school. School is mandatory. I mean, school is not mandatory. Yes, Ryder? Okay, let's go home. School is not mandatory until grade 1. So till he's 6 years old. He just turned 4. So he doesn't have to go for this year. He doesn't have to go next year. He has to go in grade 1. And that being said, he doesn't even have to go. I could homeschool him. We're going to see how things go for the rest of the year. I'm going to do some unschooling, which means that it's not a traditional school. They don't do anything in kindergarten anyways here. It is play-based, which means that they learn through play. We could do that at the early years center, which is where we go, where she grew up at. We do it at home with, using ABC mouse, using Play-Doh, using crayons, using painting with spaghetti, everything that we do. And in these outings that we do, like when we go to the museum, when we go do like all the things that happen around town, that's all learning. So, and he's a smart kid. We don't need to be in traditional school right now. It was always my decision to homeschool, and then once we did the Get Ready for School program, I was comfortable with the fact that he could go to traditional public school. But that being said, he was very, very unhappy. I've spoke a lot about it. I'll throw all those in the cards in the eye in the sky. He was very unhappy to go. He wasn't eating either. So he did lose about 3 pounds since the beginning of the school year. The pediatrician said not to worry about that, it was normal, but he wasn't eating. Meaning that I would pack lunches, they would come on, Ryder. They would come back completely uneaten. So it was a concern for me that even give him extra time, still wouldn't eat this. So, then the seizures or absent seizures or whatever was going on started happening, and the teacher would tell us that he just wasn't listening, and that just wasn't Ryder. I mean, like, he listens. She was saying that he doesn't know his name, that he was very withdrawn, he wasn't happy, he wasn't social, and again, that's not, pull up your hat, that's not Ryder. He's very social, he knows his name. He knows how to write his name. Everyone that's ever gotten a card from us knows Ryder knows how to write his name. You've seen it in vlogs. And if you're new, go back and check out those vlogs. And if you're new, hi, I'm Angie. This is Ryder. He's 4. I'm going to do an introduction video as well. I have it all planned out. It's just that with everything going on right now, I haven't had a chance to do it. So yeah, just for everything, I'm confident. When I talked to the principal yesterday, he has had bronchitis. He's just getting over it. And don't worry, he's not going to get worse, because fresh air is what we need right now. We need this cold air to get into our lungs. She was very confident that it was a good idea to keep him home. Especially he is having abdominal migraines as well, they think. So he has an MRI booked for his pre-op is at the end of March, so we're thinking April or May we'll have the MRI, or sooner, because we are on a list, a wait list, so like if someone cancels. So yeah, so with all these health issues going on, and the fact that he's not happy, and he's angry, and he was coming home, and just to get him to school was horrible. Like, if we missed the bus, or if the bus was running late, or if we walked. Yes? Okay. Like, I'm really super far behind him or something. You can't even see. So he was so angry. He didn't want to go. And this is the kid that would beg us to go to little school, which was the early years. Come on, I'll help you. And he loved, watch where you're going. He loved the Get Ready for School program. He loved all of that stuff, but there was a difference. There was only like 10, 15 kids. There was 32 kids in his class. And when I did the observation day, he was not participating. He didn't have friends. And when I'd go pick him up after school, and if I got there early and they were outside playing, which they always were, he would not be playing with any of the kids. He'd literally just be standing there. So it was just so weird, because this kid makes friends everywhere he goes, and he just wasn't happy. And you know what? He doesn't need to be unhappy at 3 years old. He doesn't need to be, well, he just turned 4. He doesn't need to be thinking that school's a negative place or a negative space. And then after everything that happened when he also got his finger caught in the door, some kid ran up to him and slammed his finger in the door, and he actually lost his fingernail. That was just before his birthday. It took a lot of time to get him to go back to school after that. So with everything going on, it's the right call. My husband was a little upset. I think he felt like the social aspect that he needed to go, which is such a stigmatism. And I've tried to explain to him, like, look at him. Like, he went to a school that had like 6 kids or 7 kids, this whole class. Or, you know, like, so it just doesn't make sense to me. And he can get, you know, like 3 of his friends don't even go to school right now. Xavier doesn't go to school, Logan doesn't go to school, and neither does Lily. So, yeah. Plus, going to the early years again, we can go 3 times a week, and he can have friends there. There's the blue room, there's the gym. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to end this vlog. We're going to go home. Ryder's freezing. I'm freezing. I told him it was cold out. So we're going to say goodbye. Can you say goodbye?
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up. Enter our contest.